Is it on? Hello, I'm Nostalgia Collector. Welcome to my nerd cave. That was very awkward of me, but I'm filming with my camera, and I'm trying not to do selfie mode because I'm about to switch it around and stuff. But anyway, so it's occurred to me that lately my channel's been nothing but me opening up new Blu-rays, which isn't exactly nostalgic. I mean, they're nostalgic movies, sure, but they're not exactly something to hold on to. They're not videotapes, they're not toys or anything. So I wanted to show off something a little bit more nostalgic to go along with the fact that I'm the nostalgia collector. So I just wanted to show off one of my nostalgic collections. And the one that I picked up for tonight was one of my favorite things to collect. Let me turn towards the light. There we go. Was one of my favorite things to collect for is old Star Wars toys. So recently I have picked up a shelf that fits them perfectly. So let's show it off. I probably look horrible in that. Anyway, yeah, so now I do not collect 90s Star Wars toys. I really don't collect the new ones either. To me, they're just too easy to collect for. So I always go for the 80s or even the late 70s. Now up here is a separate thing altogether, but the R2-D2, that droid, I can never remember what it's called, Yoda, the Jawa, those fit perfectly up there, so that's where I have them. The Ewok just wouldn't fit, so he's just kind of sitting there, looking all cute and junk. Over here to my left is the Darth Vader 1980 case, which I picked up at a yard sale this summer, which was cool. That case is from, I want to say, the late 70s. I could be wrong on that, but it's neat altogether. I actually store a lot of my doubles in that, so yeah. Over here, I already had... It is so hard to tell from their faces. I want to say that's Luke, but it could be Han. I would literally have to look it up because their faces are not very telling. But I actually recently picked up that Tauntaun this year on eBay for $2, so that was nice. I really want the saddle. They look a lot better with the saddle. Jabba the Hutt, missing his arm, because of course he is. I actually picked up this Rancor this summer, actually, for $20 on LetGo. I was super excited to find it because we actually had one as a kid. I now only have one very chewed up arm. I have no idea where the rest of it went. Funny story though, we actually called this the doo-doo monster when I was a kid. Let's see, you got his little snacky snack there, who's actually already chewed up, and that's why he's with the Rancor, because he's already, not in the best condition. The Rancor handler. Then over here, we've got the main cast shelf, is what I call it. Just because, the main cast. So I've got a variety of different Lukes. This Leia is actually left over from my childhood. She's kind of seen better days. She's a little bit floppy, but hey, she's survived intergalactic war, so she looks pretty damn good, considering. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. Big head Han, I got the Emperor, got a couple different Darth Vaders from different years, so I have to have them both. Two different C-3POs, one of them actually pulls apart and I think goes in Chewbacca's backpack. I just don't have that particular Chewbacca. Got Lando back there all cool. Then down here is the supporting cast shelf. Of course, Admiral Akbar is arguably the most famous of this entire shelf, but, let's see. He's in significantly better shape than this one. So, let's see. Then this guy right here, he's actually seen better days too. He's kind of floppy. Walrus man, I think? Walrus face? I don't know. But yeah. Then down here, I've got a vintage Star Wars belt buckle. Yep, 1979. There you go, 1979. I picked that up at a video game store, actually, of all places, funny enough. And that nail was already there, so I was looking for something to put there, and boom, I have that belt buckle. Down here, Disney actually released Star Wars before they bought Star Wars. But yeah, these are read-along book and cassettes. Still sealed. I actually picked these up at a thrift store altogether for 99 cents each, so that was really cool. And I cannot bring myself to open them. These are the only 90s things that you will see like for Star Wars in my collection as of right now. I just think they're really neat. I love like the book and records type deal. So these right here are, cool too. So anyway, try to ignore the mess that's around me here. So that's my Star Wars shelves. The shelves are actually really nice. I bought those for like $8 at a thrift store, and they're, like I said, they're just really sharp looking shelves. They look like something that your grandmother would put antiques on. So I put my own antiques on them. And anyway, so there we go. In case anybody wants to call bullshit on me being the nostalgic collector who only collects nostalgic Blu-rays, I do actually have some nostalgic items, as you can see behind me, and I will probably do more videos like this in the future, so be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and do whatever you want. It's a free country. Anyway, I'm the Nostalgic Collector, and remember, physical media will never die.